Second and 18. A.J. Brown in the slot. Hurts over the middle, pass is caught. Watkins made the grab. He's going to be short of first down yardage. A 16-yard pickup to make it a 3rd and short. Well, they're out there doubling him, and he totally turns around, Patrick Peterson. But the best part of this is Jalen Hurts, once he gets flushed, he steps up and he moves to his right. He's got his eyes down the field. And what a great job by just sitting down right in the hole between Peterson and the safety right there. They've had a couple of those completions now where they've got defenders in the area. They're just not coming up and taking the receivers when they come into their zone. Blitz coming from the Vikings. Hurts keeps, throws, easy pickup, but a flag on the play. Goddard has a first down. We'll see if it'll stand, and it won't. That'll be offensive pass interference.
Offense number 6.
I think that's a bad call. I think it's obvious what they're trying to do. But Devontae Smith, he avoids the contact. You're going to see him as he comes out. He's going to try to avoid then as he's going to run the rub, and he gets out of the way. Yeah, that's not a good call at all. Mike Sirianni agrees with you and the crowd to do so much a video board here in Philadelphia. 3rd penalty on the offense already. Brings up 3rd down and 12.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head. They screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, poppin' heck a Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a river. I call the TV, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking next, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit on Twitter. Now, I'm in LA, right around in the rain. My dog just called, say you finna touch down. When I call a play, you won't hear a sound. Hold up. Money call it right now. I gotta go and get it, and it don't matter how. All I know is game, got 10 toes down. I keep my head high and my eyes on the prize. Yeah, my feet on the ground. I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Turn down right now. 2 don't make better get around right now. And 2 turn down right now. And I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can shoot up, live in the moon up, working and outsmart.
Yo.
I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba.
Yo, can you hear me? Is my mic on? What up, Bress?
And I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky.
Yo. Damn, you ain't got your headset on?
Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. Make the world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I
Hey, what's up with your headset, bro? Oh, I hear you now. Can you hear me good? Can you hear me good? All right, cool. Because throughout the whole game, I'm gonna be rapping my mixtape. I want you to tell me how it is. Nah, it's cool. It's good, bro. Like, it's real good.
Fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I give you some time. You doing your post? Yeah. All right. That's right. Damn, that stadium big as hell.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage. And
Are you serious?
But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
On third down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up.
Hey, press pause. I got to move somebody around real quick. Hey, do it be changing your depth chart on you? All right, you ready? Get this white guy out of here. Hey, good win by your Pats yesterday. I thought y'all was gonna let Trill take that one. It ain't there. I feel like, man, Belichick, go ahead and let somebody else take over, bro. It ain't there. The talent. a lot of window dressing, a lot of cool little, you know, screens, like fullback screens and shit.
Pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Better head coaching than my Broncos. They look like garbage yesterday. Nathaniel Hackett.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And it'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy.
He used to be Aaron Rodgers' quarterback coach.
Third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on third down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's roughing the passer.
Only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're
Come on.
gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I should have seen that.
Picked off by David Long. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a single for and taken.
Goddamn.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's
No.
And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the field return. Touchdown, LA. So the big fella
Ray, you
gets
can't
on the
challenge that shit?
scoreboard with return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Joey Bosa in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Williams. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
There's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Why?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd down, Williams.
God damn.
Way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh!
It's caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
And based on my math,
damn.
converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Ain't no problem.
McManus is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there
yeah, bro.
that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Oh yeah, you know Herbert was hurt. Yeah. It's Sam Darnold time.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll wind up losing yards.
I looked it up, too, because when I went to go practice, it said Sam Darnold. I was like, what the fuck Sam Darnold doing up here?
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block. And you're not going to get pushed inside.
Did you had a fair sim?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Running on first down, Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Chargers in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Darnold now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Simmons. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back.
Nigga, I was trying to down it in the end zone, but I guess we'll take these.
Defense has a touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way.
I think so.
Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up and get moving in the right direction.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Ekeler, they run left side. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So they go pass, now they go run, and resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is?
No.
What you want to, when you
No. No, hell no.
very well for them right now.
They got 29 yards that time.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine.
Come on, they tried me on that shit.
Short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as
They
well.
tried me on that shit.
Confident throw right there.
Draw play, it's Ekeler. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
No!
It's off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Bruh, this is this bullshit I'm talking about, bro.
As the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault.
It is the official's fault. He ain't even touch homeboy.
Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. And the
Good
Broncos
fucking
are gonna
stop.
take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Lord knows I needed that shit.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got a man complete.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14.
Nigga, this the same shit that you was doing to me in fucking Blitz when you had Indy.
From a couple yards
It was that day, just nothing went right, dog. Just nothing went right for me.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
This league is all about speed in the receiver position, and Jalen Guyton, he's got it in abundance. Almost 1,000 yards over the last 2 seasons in Los Angeles while playing as the Chargers' 3rd or 4th receiver much of the time. Nice 1st down pickup with that catch.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Come on, bro.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
First down. The play fake, and it's Darnold. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw there complete to Hamlin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 25 on second down, Darnold toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. A first down throw, Darnold. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 44. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's
God damn.
midfield and into Charger territory.
I was gonna go down, damn nigga.
So
damn nigga, I was gonna go down. Like, shit.
Staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down.
He said I had to make sure, man.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Again, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there.
Oh, he was wide the fuck open.
Now a second down throw.
Damn.
The end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now it's Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a...
I don't know where the fuck that middle linebacker was at, but he wasn't supposed to blitz.
Was he moving?
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections, and stuff.
Right.
They have these precise
On the DN.
Sometimes
probably.
just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Well, it's a ball game again.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last series, 4-minute disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge.
San Fran.
The outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a quarterback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Oh!
On 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And taken right at the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And a terrific return there.
There we go.
Finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy.
Damn, that nigga hit the fumble and got it back.
You can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
What'd you say?
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. The busy night continues for Williams. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
The kick by McManus is good. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Eckler again, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play action. It's Darnold. And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Now Darnold. And this one is incomplete.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that 2nd attempt. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Hopkins' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I don't know why you was iced.
On the sideline for his first chance of the ball game. It didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
No, you didn't. You didn't at first.
Cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
I heard that shit. Hey, get his ass out of here.
Field ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time.
Come on.
In this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They try the left side here with Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. In search of yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The man to take him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This is caught. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. Now, oh no, he lost the football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 40, past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. It's a recovery and a Charger touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Man, tripping.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams.
Let me chill out.
15 as he's dropped at the 14. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 14-yard line. Now it's Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
This possession means
that's my boy Funk.
They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Steps away to his left. And this one too low.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Here's Wilson. And
come on.
They're going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
There we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Off the draw. Here's Williams. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry. So it's 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on. And now defensively they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, come on, Pat.
On 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Come on!
Game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And this pass excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They're going on 4th down. It's
come on, bro.
A huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier
good defense,
this
man.
year
What the
for a
fuck?
team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win. No chance whatsoever. And look, I have have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not
God
very good.
damn.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Darnold. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try the right side with Eckler. A beautiful fake. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And Darnold wants to throw the football. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you, with a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle?
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out.
All right, take the dub, bro. Just take the dub.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I lost by 8. God damn, before they never gave up that down.
Victory formation time for the Chargers.
Damn, I tried to call timeout real quick.
So this one's over. It's in the column for the LA Chargers.
Good game, bro.
And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebacker, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they can pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Chargers, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half.